2021 was a year of two extremes in British Columbia. An atmospheric river of rain washed out highways, farms, and homes in a matter of days. We're here on the Swaths River where the water here broke through this dike and headed into Swaths Prairie. A BC Interior town burned to the ground in the summer, and crews spent months fighting fires sparked by a record heat wave and tinder dry conditions. More than 46,000 people across BC were evacuated due to fires and floods last year, caused billions of dollars in damage. The extremes in weather, which experts say are driven in part by climate change, are expected to worsen. Drier, hotter summers, more frequent floods, rising oceans.
A Postmedia investigation reveals we've fallen dangerously short of what's required to protect our cities and towns. In 2 decades, less than 10% of work needed to reduce wildfire risk has been completed in and around communities. On the flood front, 2/3 of communities do not have a comprehensive, detailed mitigation plan. Those that do can't pay. One of those is Abbotsford. It was devastated by flooding last year. It has a new plan delivered this month with a price tag of up to $2.8 billion.
Tonight is the first meeting, and we're going to go at Upper Swaths and listen to the 4 options and hopefully get a little bit of information on that. I think we will feel very nervous to live here if something is not done. Any preventative would be better than this. Obviously, we'd like quite a bit done because there's a lot of people who live here.
Wildfires and floods have hurt First Nations as well.
I think we're dealing with 2 things. One is flood recovery, is dealing with what occurred and trying to maintain the infrastructure. I think that's kind of what the term means for flood recovery. And so that's one thing in itself. And then build back better is about the future and trying to do things in a proper format moving forward. But how can you do one without the other? And that's more about strategic planning moving forward and thinking into the future for me, right, and for our nation.
The impact of floods and fires last year was devastating. More than 1,600 people remain displaced from their homes from floods and fires across BC. That includes 740 people in Merritt in the interior. The entire town was evacuated because of floods in November and also put on wildfire alert in the summer.
Postmedia's investigation reveals that BC has a choice. Spend more money now to protect communities, billions instead of millions, or more people's lives will be washed away or turned to ashes.